Welcome to a 23-year-old minimalist's work from home setup. So, a little bit about me. I've recently moved to Manchester with my girlfriend of 6 years, and this is where I work full-time remote as my role as a third line support in the IT and tech industry. So this will sort of be an overview of my current setup and what I have achieved on a pretty good budget, and kind of what is on and around the setup, as well as giving you a quick glance at the view I have as well. You'll also see my shortcomings, which at the moment is definitely the cable management. Do have plans in the future to get it all organised, which I'll probably include in a follow-up video. I will include the names of the items as well as the price as we go through, but I hope you enjoy, and I'll let you have a look. So first things first, this is my keyboard. It is the Keychron Q60 Max. It comes in the HHKB layout and has banana switches, I believe. Yes, banana switches. It's fully wireless, Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz, and can be plugged into the cable as well. Also comes with a Windows and Mac version and some extra keycaps, but I just use Windows, so it's been really good. It's quite heavy, solid aluminium, and matches my aesthetic, I'd say, quite nicely. And as for mouse, I have again from Keychron, the M3 Mini wireless mouse. It fits my hand quite well. It's in pure white, which I quite like, and I like the design. As the majority of the reasons I got it. It's quite light as well, 50 something grams. I'll put it on the screen here for you, but overall they make a great wireless combo. And next I've got the microphone that I use. That is the Fifine 699B, I believe. That's what I'm speaking into right now. It's quite small, quite simple, works quite well for the money. I think it's only about £25. And yeah, I would recommend one if you're on a budget like me and you want a decent sounding mic. Next is the Orbit Key desk mat in stone. It's the size medium, and I think it just works really well with the setup in general. The colour is nice, and I'll show you a kind of a full desk image of me using it right now. I think it just ties everything in really nicely. It does have a little kind of magnetic clip along that top bar that you can hold cables in, which is quite convenient. Obviously I'm quite against having any cables, and it might defeat the purpose of my wireless setup, so I don't have anything out at the moment, but again, you can store pens in there or anything. The final two items on my desk are the Vivo single monitor arm, which is about £40 but frequently goes on sale, as well as two IKEA Grono lamps. Now they're about £7 each plus the price of a bulb you want, and I really like how cheap and good they look. So that's everything currently on the desk. I've put together a few shots to kind of highlight everything I've showed you, so enjoy. I hope you enjoyed that little overview of the desk setup and a bit of what I can see from the window. Let's go take a look at the shelving around. So my apartment came with these shelves, and I've just decided to leave them there. And so at the moment I use them to store various things, store my PC, a baby Yoda and some plants, etc. Nothing too crazy, but I like to keep it clean and minimal as possible. Moving on to the chair, well, there's not much to say. I bought it because it's white, it looked comfy and it was cheap, but I'll let you take a look. So this is the Farini office chair, coming in at $79.99. It was quite heavily discounted when I bought it, but it does the job. It's quite comfortable, quite a wide seat, and it gets me through the day. As you can see, my cable management is pretty atrocious. I haven't really given it much thought since moving in, just trying to get it all working. I have bought the resources needed to put it all together and sort it out, which I think I'll be doing in a follow-up video, just to kind of show you my thought process behind it, as well as what I want the end goal to look like. As I've obviously got minimal cables on the desk, and I want that to be reflected on the floor, especially when looking at my work laptop and such. But it's had to take a back seat just whilst we moved in and got everything else sorted. So yeah, but what we'll do is we'll transition to a quick breakdown of all the costs of everything involved so far, and we can see how it all stacked up. So here's an overview of all the costs of the setup. Now, I did get my monitor as a hand-me-down, so that price for me comes to being, well, free, and there are no headphones included because from work I get given a headset, so it's not an expense that is included in the work from home setup per se. I definitely think this is a good price, and for the clean setup it's definitely worth it to me. So the total price of £359.99. Obviously if you included having to buy a monitor, that might be more, but this is just what's come to be a cost for my specific setup. So I hope you enjoyed, and in the next video I'll be looking at getting all the cables managed. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a good rest of your day.